Good morning, guys. Yesterday was beautiful, wasn't it? Loved it. I was outside in the weather like the whole day. I went for walks, sat on my Adirondack chairs, graded. Oh, it's so much fun. Just enjoying my morning cup of coffee. Love my coffee. And I thought I'd give you guys all a video to help you with the starting part of your magazine advertisements. I'm noticing that some of you are starting but not getting guidelines for your fonts. I want to make sure you guys push your values with your projects. Some of this is going to be in time lapse, so you don't have to sit there and watch me draw the whole entire time, like at real time speed, 'cause that's boring. But all in all, please feel free to stop in to my Zoom office hours if you have any questions. And enjoy some of the weather today. Bye. All right, so when I'm drawing, I should have my references by me along with the font and everything. Now, if you do not have a ruler, which is totally fine, you can use loose leaf paper. The great thing about loose leaf paper is that it can do some measurements for you to keep some standards, and you can always align it to the side. So if I align my paper up to the side, like so, I can use my white color pencil to give the guideline. Remember, everything can erase with your white eraser. So when it's all said and done, you can sit there and erase this. Now, while I'm setting this up, I could sit there and determine how big I want everything. So maybe I have my guidelines written where my second text comes in here, my bottom part of the text comes in here, and then if there's a second line, I already know it's going to be here. Then I use this to draw the guideline. Obviously, if you have a triangle or a ruler, it does work better, but this works just as well. A little easier if you turn it. Make sure it's lined up to the side, right over here on this side, and then draw it across. The white eraser that you all have works the best when you are erasing anything, because everything can erase on this black paper, which is the nice thing about it. If you're using black, you can also use the white. It's totally up to you. When you're drawing your lines, and if you're sitting there trying to draw your font, you can again use the paper, but you want to get it precise. Before you start coloring. Now, I was just looking and I found my vitamins, and so I started to draw those. Let me just show you a quick demo. The whole time I'm going to be looking at my bottle. I had to put it upright though to be able to see it. But you're going to notice there's highlights and such within this too. The other thing I'm going to do is sometimes I'm going to lay down white first before putting in the color, because it will give you more of a punch when you're working with your black paper. Sometimes this works really well with white too, if you're really trying to make it luminous. All right, ready for some quick diamond. Okay, so I ended up finishing up a little bit more. One of the things I wanted to reiterate is I was using complementary colors when I was putting my darks in there. So I put orange into the blue, which would be a complementary color. The thing I wasn't doing was trying to do just flat color. I would always layer it with some whites or darks in order to make sure that it looked rendered and three-dimensional. A lot of times laying down the white first will help to illuminate your color and such. And then I would use an eraser guard, like a piece of paper, in order to keep my edges nice and straight. Hopefully this was helpful. Have a great day.